Hey family, Maurice Domino here with Just a Thought, a quick 2 to 3 minute video some sharings of thoughts. Today is Veterans Day, and in fact, this Just a Thought came yesterday when I was driving up the 405. I've passed what is known as our LA National Cemetery, and here I am live at LA's National Cemetery of our fallen heroes on this Veterans Day. And with all that's going on in the country, I'm just curious if these brave men and women who gave their lives would be happy with all the responses, all the protests and all that. And it's amazing how what they fought for, we actually did execute in that with the elections. Let me tell you, I'm just as surprised and shocked by the election. But let me tell you something. When I went to the voting thing, you know what I was happy about? I was happy that I was able to exercise my right to vote. It was interesting. I was listening to a Democrat who voted for Hillary and saying it was very interesting how in Venezuela they're protesting for democracy, and here in the United States it's practically we're voting against democracy. In other words, we didn't like the results of the election. And I'm just wondering what our brave veterans, past, present, and our future ones, men and women who gave their lives to make the difference. Hey, Richard, thank you so much for joining us. And it just made me think. It just made me think how proud I am to be American. I have, again, I'm apolitical, but one thing I'm going to share with you is that I love America. God bless America. And I have to thank one particular group, these people here, that gave their lives to make sure that I'm able to do exactly what I'm able to do now. Even for the protesters, I find this country amazing. There's some American flags back there. These people fought for people to. Now this is what makes it interesting. I'm not going to say drives me crazy, but it allows people to burn the American flag because why? The freedom of speech. Now I'm all for freedom of speech, but I am not for the freedom of destruction. And it's amazing here in Los Angeles, it was reported that there was destruction to City Hall. Now, I find that very interesting in that I'm sure City Hall didn't vote one way. I'm sure they voted the other way, but yet they got destroyed. And then people are holding up traffic for people that probably voted the way that the protesters wanted to vote. And it's amazing how, again, it made me think. I mean, look at the rows and rows of our veterans. I mean, I think it's interesting that we get to practice all that, vote, protest, say what's on our mind, and it just, I don't know, it gives me pause. And for some reason, when I drove by here, I was moved. I had to deliver this message today live from the LA National Cemetery, and I wanted to pay my respects to those that allow me to do exactly what I'm doing now. To share my thoughts, my freedoms, the freedoms of democracy. I mean, it just makes me think. By all means, share your comments. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer than usual. Put your comments here. I'll definitely share them, and I'd love to have your comments either live or recorded. What are your thoughts? Did these people die in vain? Or, again, we're getting to exercise exactly what they fought for. And also, I want to share this. What about our first responders, our police officers, our firemen, our paramedics? They're in the line of duty as well. They're called upon to act and to serve. So it's just a thought. It's just a lingering thought that how these brave men and women have shared and given their lives so that we could practice what we did on November 8th, wherever the decision went. And not only that, they gave us the right to protest, to burn our flag. It's just amazing. It just, just really, really is amazing. It just gives me, like I said, something to ponder, to consider, to think about. So they just had a flyby of 4 jets with the missing man formation. And, again, I love our country. God bless America. I believe this. You could disagree with me. You cannot. Oh, that's another thing. The unfriending. I love that. One of the things I love. On November 8th, the evening of November 8th, a lot of people were Facebooking, what do I tell my children tomorrow morning? The first thing I thought of was, hey, my gosh, you live in a country that people get to vote for free. It's not, you're not obstructed. You get to vote for whoever you wish. And guess what? These brave men and women gave their lives so we could do just that. All right, so it didn't turn out our way. But again, everybody wants to leave the country. Well, again, in their world, in the military, if you want to desert, I think there's a severe punishment for leaving your post. And I think thank you for the thumbs up. And I think we all have a post here in America. It's the United States of America. I just wanted to share my heartfelt love for this country. By all means, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about what I'm sharing right here, that these fallen heroes gave their lives for us to do what we did and doing this week. Voting, protesting, it's amazing. That's the kind of country we live in. They were allowed to do all of that. I don't know, it just makes me think. Makes me ponder, makes me consider. And no matter what, you could say what you want. This is a great country. So I'm just going to take a moment now. And by all means, share your thoughts and comments. This is for you. This is for me. This is for us on this day that we remember. Oh, here's just another thought. I passed a couple of schools that were closed today. I hope that we remember that today's not a day off. Today's not a day of sales. Today's a day of remembrance. So whatever you practice, I hope you just take a moment. Just take a moment. And just look at this. Look at the numbers. And not only that, if I read correctly, they've actually closed internment. In other words, people can no longer be buried. It's filled. It's to capacity. If you're just joining us now, by all means, leave a comment, share a like, definitely share this video. I'm here at the LA National Cemetery of our fallen heroes of the armed forces. And I want to say, here's a thought. I want to say thank you for past, present, and future. Future people that joined our armed forces or are currently serving. Just want to say thank you. And this is open for discussion. By all means, let me know. Yay, nay. Maurice, I'm going to unfriend you. Maurice, I'm going to follow you more. Just curious what you guys are thinking. This is my thought for the day. Again, I find it amazing that these people, these men and women, all races, well, there's one race, all ethnicities, all backgrounds, gave their lives so that I could do what I'm doing right now, to share my thoughts, my freedoms of speech, to post what I believe in. Amazing, truly amazing. Yeah, let me zoom. Look at that. Look at this. Is that amazing? Look at that. And if you have someone who has served, if you had someone who has served or is serving or gave their lives for the country, I want to say thank you to you. I appreciate it. All right, sorry for the jerking around. I zoomed in. I'm trying to. Hey, Chris, how are you? Hey, Richard, thank you so much. Yes, you better believe it, Richard. Freedom does come at a high price. I appreciate that. Yes, you're welcome, Leslie. I appreciate it. God bless Donald Trump. God bless Hillary Clinton. God bless whoever. And and here's another thing that I've been reading: people wishing our president to fail. And I love what somebody equated that to. That's like wishing your pilot to crash. While you're flying, you're wishing your pilot to crash. So thank you, Richard. I'm going to stand for whoever has taken the office, because this is the American way. And we got to exercise that. And why did we get to exercise it? Here's the thought. We got to exercise it because of these people here. I wish I could speak to them. I wish I could say thank you. It saddens me. And not only that, like I said, when I went to the polling place, I was excited, not for the person I was voting for, but I was looking around. I'm like, oh my gosh, we get to do this. We get to choose our leader. And whether our leader won or not, trust me, I'm just as surprised and shocked as everyone else. We got to stand united. What do you guys think? Again, I do these videos for you, and by all means, if you're listening to or watching the replay, by all means, leave a comment. I would love to know what you're thinking. Alrighty. I said Veterans Day, Ron. Yes, I said Veterans Day. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm at the National Cemetery, because today is Veterans Day. I don't know. Okay, please forgive me. All right, dude. If I said Memorial Day, please. I don't think I said Memorial Day, but again, if you took it as Memorial Day, okay, please excuse me. Today is Veterans Day. All right, Ron, thank you. I appreciate that. These brave women gave the right for you to post that, so thank you, Ron. I appreciate you posting that. Get the holiday right. I did get it right. It's Veterans Day today. All right? And my gosh, please forgive me. Have a little room in your heart for a little bit of forgiveness. If I made the mistake, I do apologize. I have that room. But this is Veterans Day today. I know it's Veterans Day today. I got it right, dude. So thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it. And again, these brave women gave you the right to post that. So again, thank you, veterans, for allowing people to express their feelings. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Today is Veterans Day. You better believe it. That's why I'm at the National Cemetery. Where's everybody else? So as I said, as I drove up here last night, the thought came to my mind that Friday is Veterans Day, and I wanted to honor those that gave me the right to vote, the right to free freedom of speech, however you want to say it, and allowed me to do this. So yeah, dude, it is Veterans Day. God bless America, and God bless these men and women that gave their lives to allow us to express our thoughts, our sentiments. Oh. Well, this is Maurice Domina with Just a Thought. And I just want to leave with this thought. Thank you, these brave men and women that gave their lives. Thank you.